Christy Murphy loves her son Chris like any mother would, but she also knew he wasn't developing like other babies. It was autism. And in middle school, forced to take medicines he didn't want, Chris fought back against a nurse and eventually a police officer.
An officer came in the room, he jumped off the bunk bed onto the officer's head and started beating the officer's face, and blood's running down his face.
Unable to verbalize his fear, police were forced to take protective steps.
Please don't shoot my son. And it was horrifying. It was very traumatic for me to see my son being held at gunpoint.
They didn't shoot, and Chris is now 20 years old. Law enforcement is taking notice, like here in Gahanna, and they're taking steps to be better trained.
And ask, hey, I dealt with this, what are options or outlets for it? And it not only gives officers options specifically when dealing with situations, but it also gives us outlets to give to families.
The Gahanna Police Department has 2 critical incident officers who have gone through specialized training. Christy's a family panelist during that training. She says it's important for people to know not everything is as it looks.
They look very suspicious. If they're pacing back and forth in front of a store, trying to get up the courage to go in because of their anxiety about being around people.
The best news here is these officers in Gahanna and others are working hard and training hard for families.
You kind of have to assess based on where you think they are on the spectrum and then talk to them from there or see what lines of communication are best for them.